We've got breaking news that's going to blow your mind. The NBA world is buzzing as a former champion weighs in on Jayson Tatum's performance. Plus, an NBA legend is urging Tatum to switch up his game. And what exactly went wrong for the Boston Celtics against the Minnesota Timberwolves? We've got the inside scoop. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a second of this action-packed update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Former NBA champ Iman Shumpert says Jayson Tatum is right on target. Jayson Tatum's shooting has been a hot topic, but don't worry, Celtics fans. Former NBA champion Iman Shumpert is here to explain why Tatum is still on the right track after his Achilles injury. Shumpert, who knows a thing or two about injuries himself, believes Tatum is experiencing the normal ups and downs of returning to peak form. He points out that the initial adrenaline rush fades, and players often hit a temporary wall as their bodies readjust. But Shumpert emphasizes that Tatum's current shooting struggles are not a long-term concern, and that he's on pace to shake off the rust just in time for the playoffs. He sees Tatum's post-injury progression as perfectly normal, with the expectation that his outside shot and finishing will improve with more games under his belt. Fans are debating whether Tatum's slump is concerning, with many trusting Shumpert's veteran perspective. Analysts are watching closely to see if Tatum can regain his elite scoring touch as the Celtics push for a deep playoff run. Don't miss how another NBA icon thinks Tatum should adjust his game. Get ready for Carmelo Anthony's surprising take on Tatum's offensive strategy. NBA legend Carmelo Anthony wants Jayson Tatum to change his game. While Jayson Tatum is back on the court for the Boston Celtics, his shooting percentages are raising eyebrows. Despite solid all-around play, Carmelo Anthony, a Hall of Fame scorer, has a bold suggestion. Get Tatum more involved in the low post. Anthony believes Tatum's size and strength make him a mismatch nightmare down low, allowing him to score over smaller defenders and build his confidence closer to the basket. He argues that Tatum should focus on utilizing his post-game and fadeaway jumper, rather than relying so heavily on three-pointers while still recovering from his Achilles injury. However, some wonder if this shift could impact the Celtics' spacing, especially with Jaylen Brown also being a strong interior scorer. Fans are divided on whether Tatum should change his offensive approach, with some supporting Anthony's advice and others concerned about team dynamics. Analysts are weighing in on how this potential adjustment could affect Boston's playoff chances. Is Tatum's slump a cause for concern, or just part of the recovery process? We're diving deep into the numbers and what Jayson Tatum himself is saying about his current performance. Should we worry about Jayson Tatum's shooting slump? Jayson Tatum has exceeded expectations since his return from an Achilles injury, but even superstars have off nights. In a recent loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, Tatum struggled, shooting just 6 of 16 from the floor. When asked about his shooting efficiency, Tatum acknowledged it's not a normal slump, but rather the result of a long recovery process. He admitted it's been a while since he could shoot or even walk comfortably, and he's focused on knocking off the rust game by game. Tatum also highlighted the Timberwolves' increased physicality and pressure as factors in the Celtics' turnovers and struggles. He's still finding his rhythm in his 9th game back, trying to get a feel for his game again. Celtics fans are expressing a mix of patience and concern as Tatum works his way back. Basketball analysts are discussing the typical recovery timeline for such injuries and Tatum's potential to return to his dominant form. What happened in those crucial second and fourth quarters against the Timberwolves? We've got Jaylen Brown breaking down the Boston Celtics' tough loss. Jaylen Brown explains what went wrong for the Celtics versus Timberwolves. The Boston Celtics' recent loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves came down to 2 critical quarters, the second and the fourth. According to Celtics forward Jaylen Brown, the team struggled to adapt to the Timberwolves' defensive adjustments and became too lackadaisical with the ball, especially in the second quarter. Brown admitted he was personally too careless with the ball and that the team simply didn't play Celtics basketball that night. He felt they were in a position to win but failed to execute, allowing Minnesota to build momentum. In the fourth quarter, the Timberwolves got hot, and the Celtics couldn't respond, leading to the defeat. Brown credited the Timberwolves for making shots but pointed to Boston's offensive struggles, including missed shots, as contributing factors to their defensive lapses. Fans are dissecting the game, lamenting the missed opportunities and the team's inability to close out. Analysts are analyzing the Celtics' offensive and defensive breakdowns, particularly in those key second-half moments. We've covered the Celtics' struggles, but what's next for the NBA? Stay tuned for more top stories and analysis. From expert analysis on Jayson Tatum's comeback with Iman Shumpert's insights to Carmelo Anthony's strategic advice, and Jaylen Brown's breakdown of the Celtics' tough loss to the Timberwolves, we've covered all the crucial NBA action. Don't miss out on any of our in-depth sports coverage. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exclusive content, and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop a new video. Let us know your thoughts on Tatum's performance in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for real-time updates and behind-the-scenes action.